we stay ready so we ain't got to get ready, you know what I'm saying? For real. But you know, on this journey, you know, I must bid you farewell. And before we part, I gotta give it up to you like this, you know? You know there ain't no such thing as beginnings, you know? It's only the ends that count.
Alright, if you're a hip-hop fan, you've probably heard of the Griselda crew. Benny the Butcher, Carly the Machine, Westside Gunn. If you haven't, you're welcome. Those three are part of the Griselda record spearheaded by Mr. Westside Gunn himself. Fun fact though, they titled it Griselda after the famous drug dealer Griselda Blanco. The Griselda crew, record label, whatever you want to call them, has been on the rise for the past few years, and I personally found them when I heard Pray for Paris in 2020 by Westside Gunn. That album, Pray for Paris, caught my eye because it had gigantic features like Wale, Tyler the Creator, Freddie Gibbs, and they fit perfectly with the luxurious, grimy, dusty beats that he raps on. In total, the Griselda record company, I'm pretty sure this is right, they have 65 albums. That's a lot. But surprisingly, they're all pretty consistent, which is one of the obvious reasons why they've been growing. Like, if you're putting out 65 albums and they're all pretty good, you're gonna blow up somehow, some way. Ever since I've heard Westside Gunn's, I just can't not get in my car and play that. Each one of the rappers has their own specific motif, let's say. Westside has his gun noises, Benny has his and Conway has his laugh. But let's talk about their music now. Starting with Mr. Westside Gunn. Westside has a series of albums titled Hitler Wears Hermes, insert number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to 8. He named that because he said he wanted it to have the same energy as Devil Wears Prada. You know, it's just kind of like, oof, that's a crazy phrase, right? Hitler Wears Hermes, that's pretty crazy. When I saw that, when I didn't know who Westside was, I was like, that's pretty crazy. In these series of albums, he gives this emotion of it being grimy, luxurious, expensive, kind of like Jay-Z's music. Like when you see Jay-Z on a song, like recently in God Did by DJ Khaled, which is the only good song and feature on there, like that song was expensive. And producers that help them get that type of nasty beat feeling, but that's classy at the same time, are producers like Derringer and Conductor and the legendary Alchemist. Now for Benny the Butcher. If Westside Gunn's music makes you want to yell gun noises outside of your car while driving in your suburban neighborhood, then Benny the Butcher makes you want to drop down and do 100 push-ups instantly with one arm. Benny also has his own album series titled Tana Talks. As of this video, he has 4 Tana Talks, and we're going to talk about his last Tana Talk 4, which was also his last studio release. The obvious standout song on that is Johnny P's Caddy featuring J. Cole. The album has standout lines like,
I got a movie deal, but chillin' cause my real life like a book. Blue steel knife for the juke, so don't be that life that I took. The next time you sneak diss me, just pay me. I write the hook.
That's hard. Square packages, I stepped on them Stairmaster bricks. Like, I'm gonna put in a freestyle. Listen to this freestyle right here.
Mr. Pyrex man, Graham stick to the spoon when I whip dummy. My shit'll put a man on the moon like Kid Cudi. I'm content just as long as I'm rich and can spend money off this methadone fluid and shit that they give junkies. I'm on the phone with management, discussing cannabis deals, channeling Bill Gates, cause y'all niggas handle these mills. I take it all out the bank, have it somewhere buried in fields. Before I rob, I an accountant in charge of paying my bills. Face a Def Jam, and we plan on changing the score. This time around the street shit gon' get some label support.
My favorite type of Griselda beat is the raining piano. It's almost in every one of their albums. Just listen to the first seconds of this song called Sunday School featuring 38 Special. It just gives me goosebumps every time I hear it.
Mic check 1, 2. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, yo, Danger, turn me up. Niggas gotta feel this now.
I've listened to so much Griselda at this point, if I hear a piano and I don't hear Benny's after it, I'm just gonna turn it off. Now for Conway. Ask anyone about Conway the Machine and they're gonna recommend you from king to a god. And for good reason too. The album feels like it was played 1,000 times before it was handed to you when you played it. So it has this deep layers of beats and crispy hi-hats and drums. And the bars, oh my god, the bars. I know this isn't Conway, but Method Man on the Lemon song has the best verse. One of the best verses on that album of all time. And the hi-hats on Jesus Crisis, woo, the crispiest hi-hats you've ever heard, probably. Ever. And Conway has this line in that album where I laugh at it every time.
Niggas try blocking my goals, I'ma make it messy. See what I did there? My OG told me gotta kill a nigga you love, do it clean, you don't make it messy. Bell's palsy, bitches still say I'm sexy.
But that's enough of me talking about my love for Griselda. I know this video was kind of short, but I'd like to shout out Matt Kami, I think that's how you say it, and Armani Caesar. They're a part of the Griselda group too. I don't really listen to them, but when they do feature, their features are always great, so I'd recommend them. Now time for album recommendations. For West Side Gun, I'd recommend Pray for Paris, Hitler Wears Hermes 7, and Hitler Wears Hermes 8's B-side. For Benny the Butcher, The Plugs I Met, Tana Talk 3 and Tana Talk 4. And for Conway the Machine, From King to a God, God Don't Make Mistakes, and Lulu. As always, thank you for watching. And if you like what I post, the best way to support me is to like and subscribe. 90% of the people who watch me aren't subscribed. Subscribe, please. Also, as a way to give back to the people who are subscribed to me and come back and like my videos and even comment, even if we disagree, because my last video got a couple Beyonce fans tilted. But it's a small little thing. I made a Spotify playlist for people who want to listen to the music I'm listening to that month. So it's a playlist that gets updated every month. I'll post it in the description below next to my Instagram if you want to follow me there too. I'm pretty funny. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Peace.
You know, you end how you start. Remember that. You know, so, show me where you start. And then we can find the means that justify the ends that you arrived at.